Hello my Peregrini friends, welcome back to the PereRally series. Today we are starting the Class D for the series. Yeah, we are starting the Class D for the series. So for the first thing that we are going to do now is to make the drawing of the drivers. So let's start with the drawing of the very first driver here, who is going to be PereRally. PereRally is going to be the very first driver. Then after, the next one is going to be Vladimir Agurtsov, and after him the third one today is going to be Arthur Walker. So the first thing that we are going to do now is to load these guys. So as I said, the very first one in the first position is going to be PereRally Catalonoto. So let's load him. PereRally, the first one. Okay, PereRally, and then the next one is going to be Vladimir Agurtsov. So let's load him, and as you can see, I have something new. Yeah, I have the weather system from Mega Knight, which is going to be in the race. So we have here all of these guys, and now the third one is Arthur Walker. So Arthur is going to be the third one here. So let's spawn you, because the rain is gonna be the thing that is gonna impact us. Another thing is I want to make sure that the time is moving. Okay, so we are starting at 9 a.m. and let's see what we have today. Today is gonna be a rainy day, but this can change at any time. So let's start. Oh my god, what is this lag? Oh my god. So let's change here, turn off the guys. The rain is very heavy for my computer. Anyway, so let's start with Aurelio, the very first driver. So positioning him at the start of the race. Oops, let's adjust the wheels, and he is ready with his wet calibration, and here it is. Let's start the race. PereRally Catalonoto, who had a very good actually training session with 2 minutes and 1.5 his best time, and an average of 2 minutes and 17.7 seconds. So for the moment at the sector 4, when we see this bright green, it means that the driver at that very specific sector was faster than his average. If the color is a dark green that we have not, oh yeah, here it is. If it is a dark green, this sector was faster than his personal best. And the red, we know it is mapping against the personal best. So as we can see, up to the 9th sector, PereRally was going faster than his average, but slower than his personal best. So we are now reaching the end of the track. So now it's time to go back. Time to go back on this rain. One thing that the weather system, I don't know if it was updated at the beginning of the year, but I do not have it turned on, so the waters don't grow in the game and it doesn't impact the drivers. So one problem I have with the weather system now is that it sometimes, once in a while, it creates a lag of about 2 seconds, which does impact the time of the drivers. But let's hope it doesn't happen with our most cherished driver, right? So we have here PereRally coming close to the end on this track, which has 20 something sectors or checkpoints. He is 8 seconds slower but 7 seconds faster than his average up to the 19th here. He finished at 2 minutes and 10 seconds. This is a good time. 2 minutes, I'm taking note here, 10 seconds and 381 milliseconds. So let's move him to a place where he's not gonna bother the drivers, and put him here. The next one is going to be Vladimir Agurtsov. So let's move him to the position of this, to the start position. Too fast, I'm sorry. Let's go here. There it is. Vladimir Agurtsov. Go. Start. Currently on the 8th position. Not a very good start for Vladimir Agurtsov, who had a personal best of 2 minutes and 4 seconds with an average of 2 minutes and 18 seconds. He was slower in the trainings in comparison to Iarelio Catalonotto, but during the races we never know what is gonna be. 2 minutes and 10 seconds is what he has to beat now. By the way, I have this completion rate here who is not working, so please don't pay attention to it. And another thing, among all of the changes that the team, the R&D team has made, is in regards of this line here. Do you see that it says that we are hunting Shane Graham at the 7th position? I am not so sure if the time that we are seeing here is exactly against Shane's time or against Vladimir's own time. So I'm very sorry for this. This during the Class G is going to be a big incognita, a big unknown. Yeah, incognita is not a word used in English as far as I know, but it does exist because it's a Latin word. Anyway, so Vladimir Agurtsov here approaching this flood area. It's not even flood, it's a bank that I really like, and I really like seeing the cars passing, the AI being able to overcome it. This area during the training sessions was the hardest part for everyone, because as you may know, we have only 2 types of drive style, the off-road and the default. And this is a thing that developers created. I didn't change anything here. So when the drive style off-road is turned on, the driver uses twice the strength of his throttle, and when it's the default, it doesn't. So to traverse that flooded area, they needed to use the off-road, otherwise it would take them twice the time. So it was a very hard time for them, and Vladimir, who has already finished with 2 minutes and 12 seconds, that is a good time for Vladimir, but it was not faster than Iarelio. It means that Iarelio, who is currently, let's see here, Iarelio is on the 12th position and Vladimir on the 8th position. There is a chance for them to come closer. For Iarelio, with these 2 seconds, come closer to Arthur's position in the end. We will see it once Iarelio, once Arthur races. So let's go Arthur Walker. Arthur had one of the best times with 1 minute and 57 seconds during the training during the trainings. Yeah, because he was one of the few drivers who crossed the 2 minutes barrier, because it was a very big barrier for all of the drivers. He was actually the first, if I'm not wrong here, with an average of 2 minutes and 11 seconds. Arthur was really good, and as you can see, he's going really fast here in this area, jumping with the car where it was not supposed to jump. This was very great to see during the training sessions. Oh no! Look at his style, he's going on the D4. Oh no, this is gonna have a bad impact for him. Oh my god. I thought he knew that this is the place where he used his off-road style. The configuration, oh no, this is bad for him. Look at the time. So the sector 10 is exactly, oh, and twice the error. On the way back, he's doing the very same thing. So he lost 8 seconds on that. Look at this. Oh no, that's so bad. That is very bad. And another 7 seconds because he just went with the D4. Oh my god, Arthur, this is very bad for you who is currently leading the series. You are leading the series and no. You are at risk here, Arthur. You are at a very big risk. So, because here he is 9 seconds in front of Teruya. So if Teruya, because of this big mistake that Arthur made, if Teruya can finish because Teruya is driving a rock basher, it is going to be a change on the standings. So 2 minutes 20 seconds for Arthur Walker. That is very, very bad. Oh no, oh my god, Arthur, I really cannot believe that. I really cannot believe this. So Arthur Walker made a huge mistake here. Arthur, I just don't know what to say to you guys. I really don't know. One thing that I've noticed that during the race, I think it was during Vladimir's time, the weather decided to change, so we are now at a very light rain. So some configurations did change. They did. Oh my god, they did change. So I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to expect as well. I really don't know. Oh my god. So while we are looking at this, guys, let's see how the table is gonna look like. Let's just see how the table is gonna look like, because this is a huge mistake from Arthur Walker. A huge mistake from him. So anyway, okay, so now I've made already the changes on the database, and let's move to the preview of the I forgot, just a second, how do I do things here in OBS? Oh, anyway, it doesn't matter. Okay, let's go. Here it is. We are back into the database. The time has been updated already, and now let's see the time and how they are gonna look like. So the first one was Yarelio. So Yarelio, who is currently on the 12th position, as I said in the past, I made a small change in the database, I mean in this report, so the drivers will appear at the top. So as we can see here, Yarelio took the first position because now he has more races than everyone else. So don't worry, everything's gonna be okay. Yarelio is currently in the first position because he's the only one who has shown to be raced at the Class D. Then it was Yarelio, his time here, let's see, 2 minutes 10 seconds .381, bringing him to a total of 21 minutes and 1 second in the series. So Vladimir is the second one, so with 2 minutes and 12, I see here that the difference between them wasn't that as big. So let's just check again what was the difference between them, Vladero and Vladimir. So 18:11 for Vladimir, and Yarelio 18:51, so 40 seconds difference. And if we add them back, this 40 seconds is reduced to 38. It isn't much, but still this 2 seconds is gonna help Yarelio somewhere, because look at even if we sum the bars, look at the difference is visible. Then let's add Arthur Walker. There he is, Arthur Walker, 2 minutes and 20 seconds. This isn't very good for him. He still has a huge lead of more than 1 minute with these guys, but 8 seconds to Vladimir and 10 seconds to Yarelio is a lot of time. So this is the review of today's race. I'm gonna do the next one now, and I'll see you there. Thank you so much, and bye.